to the A to Z program with your host, Eric Zant. And now, who you've all been waiting for, Eric Zant.
Oh, good lordy, good lordy. Hello, everyone, and good evening, and welcome to the program. I'm Eric Zant. You're here on the A to Z program, and I'd like to welcome you to Pop Culture Pros, the Pop Culture Pros Network. Go like and subscribe on YouTube, Pop Culture Pros, all one word. And if you're on Facebook, join the Pop Culture Pros group. And go to popculturepros.com and like it and have all your notifications for all your favorite shows come up right on your phone. You'll know. You'll know when I'm here. You'll know when this face is there. You want this. You want this. You want to see me. I know you do. No? You don't? Well, you're going to anyway. Anyway, tonight on the program, we got a lot going for you. We have the top 10, of course. I'm the only show that has a top 10, by the way. I just want everybody to know that Letterman himself presented me with, he didn't, but I think he did. He told me, he goes, Eric, you're the only guy I know that can do the top 10 the right way. So I want you to take the mantle, and I want you to do it. So we have David Letterman's blessings. Whether it's the real David Letterman, I don't know, but it's a guy whose name is David Letterman. So just for safety purposes, I don't want the boss to get sued yet. So, anyway, we also got some news headlines, and guess what, everybody, what we've been waiting for, what you've been thinking about all day. Tonight live, I and producer Dave are going to snack our little hearts out. We are going to try all these delectable, delicious snacks, they're snack cakes. We're going to have a snack cake showdown. We're going to call it Munch Madness because it's still March. And speaking of producer Dave, how would you all like to say hello to the man himself? He's hiding here somewhere in the studio. Dave, you over there? Dave?
Dave? Sorry. I'm
Dave.
here.
Dave, there you are. I was about to send a search party out for you. How's it going, Dave? What's up?
Good. A little bit worried about this sugar coma that might occur after the show ends. For some reason, we're gonna go. Last time it was the caffeine test that we stayed up extremely late, and then now this one might just put me out of my misery. Might not make it to tomorrow's shows.
Oh, I'm telling you, I thought this was going to be a great idea, and of course, every idea I have is usually a bad idea that turns into a good idea. So when we thought this one up, I'm like, you know what, we just got to do this because everybody loves snack cakes. Everybody loves the snack. We're prolific snackers here at Pop Culture Pro, so we kind of know a little bit about it. But this is going to be like the caffeine episode. You and I we didn't sleep for like days, off and on, and it was a lot of fun. But Dave, what's going on in Florida? Anything fun happening down there in the South?
No, pretty much the biggest news that's happened over the last couple of days that we've been on was that on April 5th, they are going to start allowing everyone that's 16 and over to start getting the vaccine.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
So next Monday.
Good. So they want to make this proactive to get as many people vaccinated as they can to maybe get things so the country can open more. That's I believe the premise of that, correct?
Yeah, exactly. So that we can try to get back to normal sometime in the summer.
That's going to be great. That's going to be a good time. We got news up here in New York. I'm not sure of the exact wording of it, but apparently marijuana is going to be legal for sale and consumption.
For
those 21 and
recreational?
Recreational and all, yeah. Cuomo, I think, to take the heat off himself for being a fucking pervert. Probably, I mean, and you know what? Everybody's like, no. It's just awfully funny how this is dragged on for years, and all of a sudden, you know, when 86 women are accusing him of misconduct and bad behavior, that he should be fucking ashamed of himself, the jerk. This pops up. So now all of a sudden, yeah, it's getting fast tracked right through. So you know what, Cuomo? There you go, buddy. You're a dick. But you're cool for doing the marijuana thing. That's okay. But
soon more women are gonna come out, and it's gonna be like, you know what else we're gonna legalize? Cocaine, crack.
Yeah. Hey, man.
All this stuff. You can go to your local vending machine and get yourself, 2 oxys.
Hey, I want the pink ones, Mom. No, we only have enough for the white ones. I can see that going right now. Oh, Ed,
And
what's he got,
Ed,
Dave?
New York is allowing 16 and over to be vaccinated as of tomorrow.
Good
so
deal.
Beat us.
Good deal. Oh, we beat you. Okay, I didn't know that. Ed, I didn't know that. Thank you for pointing that out. What's up, Sam? What's up, Mike? Thanks for tuning into the show. Dave, what do you say? What do you say I tickle everybody's brain with some of these very, very crazy but true headlines? Now, I dug these up, Dave.
Can't wait to hear them.
Sometimes, you get these things and you say, there's no way these could be made up. These some of these headlines I couldn't believe myself, and I had to do some research, and they actually are. I looked up the actual papers and the archives, and these are actual real headlines. I wish I could show pictures of all of them. I can't, but believe me, these are actual clippings from the headline. So I'm just going to read everybody, and you and I can fire off about a few of them, and if you want. But these are some wacky headlines that actually appeared in actual newspapers. Now, first one. This is I think this is from Iowa. I think it's Iowa. I'm not sure, but it says fire crews called after smoke seen in the sky turned out to be a cloud. That's really what it says. So, can you just imagine? I mean, it had to be more than one person. I mean, they're not going to freak out over. I want to know where this is. Number one, I guess Iowa. I think it's Iowa. Probably Florida, but you're walking your dog and you're walking down the street and you're like going, oh my God, look at all the smoke, and it's like the fire crew called. Then you got the fire chief, that crusty old man with the cigar, because he's a fireman, and he walks up, he's like, they're just clouds, and he walks away, and it ends up really being clouds. But they actually made, and that had to have happened the day before they did that, because they couldn't have done it that day. It had to be the next day that they made the. So they had to think about this. Yeah, and make the headline. Oh my God. I would save myself the embarrassment. Oh. Seriously, anyway.
Like we would like to say down here, que pena. Because that's a bad one.
That's a bad one.
Hey, Bambi.
Hey, Bambi. Rocket. Here's another one. This is from the Northwest. Scientists to kill ducks to see why they're dying. Yes. A group of scientists actually were going out to kill ducks to understand why they're dying. Well, I don't know. Let's see. I'm pretty sure if you chop a duck's head off, he's dead. Or if you shoot him, he's probably going to die. So why would you make a headline and put scientists, because that's just going to discredit them. I mean, that just takes your science cred right off the book, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, so we're gonna go out and kill ducks to see why they're dying. What? Well, wow. Think about the newspaper editor that approved that. Like, what the hell is this guy? Oh my God! Probably watches Friends. Oh, sorry, Dave. I know you like Friends. I know. Why did I? Okay, I recant.
If anything, I'll go with a little jab here at Stephanie and say he was probably a Bret Hart fan. He probably got those glasses that Bret Hart was trying to give away because no one wanted to buy them, no one was purchasing them. He had to give them away to the fans. He probably was one of those.
Oh wow! Direct hit, Steph. He's on you tonight. He's got you tonight. Well, we'll contemplate that, and we'll go back about 10 years ago. Everybody remember Anthony Weiner? Was he a legislator or a congressman from New York City?
Yeah.
Or a councilman? He made a lot of headlines in all the papers, but this one's actually from the New York Post. It has a giant quote with a picture of him. He's in like the thinker. He's in like the thinker pose. It says, "Weiner, I'll stick it out." Come on, they had to know that was going to be a wordplay, and that was going to be like, I'm so sorry that your name is Anthony Weiner, and you're a sexual pervert or whatever, and a cheater, whatever you were doing. But I if I had that kind of name, I mean, I wouldn't be. Oh boy, I don't know. He screwed himself by doing that. I mean, forget it. Anthony Weiner, Tony Weiner. Ugh. No, thank you.
Weiner.
Tony Weiner. Hey, Tony Weiner, what's up? Yeah, it's like, oh my God, get it. Jesus Christ. What's up, Dave?
No, I'm shocked at that one. Then again, he's probably had to have he knows he's trying to be punny, so I'm sure he's like, yeah, I'll stick it out.
Oh yeah, and probably like the abuse in school and all that, you know what I mean? It's like, Mr. Weiner, you're next. Come on. Fuck. That's so great. But here we go, Dave. Just in case you were unaware, okay, of like a nuclear holocaust, this headline, I believe it says from one of the Tribunes, a nuclear explosion would be a disaster. I'm not sure if you were aware of that or not, but I don't know what Brainiac came up with that and actually put that in a headline, but a nuclear explosion would be a disaster. Wow. Let me think about that for a minute. Who in the fuck would... like I said, here, you have to question these editors again. Like, why would you... Dave, you own a newspaper, okay? And I come up to you, and I say, I'm your lead journalist. Dave, it's unreal. Scientists just said that rain is actually wet. And you're like, oh, we got to put it in the headline now. And it's like, oh, what the hell? How the hell? And as I go on with these, you're going to be like mystified at some of these, like this one right here.
Well, like I said, this must be some like very small town where there's nothing going on,
Now you're right, Dave. I bet you it was done to sell newspapers. I bet you it was. But here's another one in Bay County, and I believe Bay County is in California. It says 7-day diarrhea runs through Bay County. Wow. 7-day diarrhea runs through Bay County. Now, speaking of puns, I actually think this is great because diarrhea runs through Bay County. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty good, but the next
fire so many people.
Oh, exactly. You know what? You go back to 7-Eleven. I mean, come on. But Dave, this is gonna be like we're gonna reach the point here, and then we're just gonna start going down. Apparently, in Wisconsin, a safety meeting ends in an accident. Oh my god! Why would you print that? I wish I could read the whole article. I wonder what the accident was. Like if the ceiling fell, or like somebody was choking on like one of the. I don't know what do they serve at safety meetings? I don't know. Safety meetings have a different meaning up here anyway. I don't know.
It's funny. I think of it like I just remember from The Simpsons. Every time in the beginning it's like, oh, so and so amount of accidents, or 0 days, or whatever amount of days with no accidents. So it must have been like, oh, safety, boom, accident.
Boom, accident. Oh shit, we're fucked. Yeah, that's a good one. But as we move down the list, this one was in, I believe, El Monte, and I think that's California as well. Maybe it's Del Monte. I don't know. Because there's writing and I can't see the whole thing. But apparently, Dave, planes that day were forced to land at airports. Boy, I wonder why.
Forced?
Forced. They're forcing them to land at an airport. Now, one has to think, well, I wonder where else planes land. I mean, well, I guess when they crash, they can crash into a field or in the ocean. But other than that, if a plane is going to land safely, I'm just guessing here. I'm freestyling. I'm just going out on a limb. They're probably going to land at an airport. But that needed to be a headline. Also, do not resuscitate orders put patients at a greater risk of death.
Who would have
That's
known?
actually... And that's actually in the hospital care section of this newspaper. Oh my God! Why? Dave? What's wrong with these people?
Yeah, they must be giving out jobs at these newspapers.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like everybody's like bunker or something going over to and getting jobs. My God. But you're never going to believe this. Federal agents raided a gun shop, and guess what they found? Weapons.
Ooh.
Can you imagine? They found weapons at a gun shop.
Gun shop.
Yep. Federal agents and a store owner was arrested previously. Huh. I'd never believe that. The guy that wrote the article actually is Brian Ryder, and I know Brian Ryder, but I don't think this is the same guy because I don't think he would do that. I know he wouldn't do that. But let's read two more, Dave. Let's see. Well, I hate to always circle around to this joke, and it's always going to happen. But here we go. A Florida couple was arrested for selling tickets to heaven. That's true, Dave. They were going around in their neighborhood in the community, and they were actually selling tickets to heaven, and people actually bought them. Because I can kind of see what's underneath in the headline here. Oh my God! Can you fucking imagine? Would you like to go to heaven, sir? I mean, I could see not just Florida, but like anywhere. Like you're taking advantage of people, and come on, that's just heaven tickets. I mean. Boy, I can think of a better racket than that. Yes, but this one's going to top them all. Okay,
That's the last.
The police report in Toronto. I think it's Toronto. It says. Yeah, it says Toronto. Man arrested for everything. Everything. What'd you get arrested for? Everything. Sir, why are you here? Well, everything. Everything. Yeah. Okay. Guilty. But there's just some quirky headlines that we...
Literally throwing the book at him.
Literally throwing the book at him. Well, here, see what hits. Oh, gee, jaywalking. Okay, you're done. Oh, my God, come on, man.
Wearing pink on a Tuesday.
Wearing them pants after Labor Day. So there's some headlines for you. But we're going to get the party started, Dave. The top 10 list. The top 10 list actually is inclusive to the main motif of our show tonight. And on this top 10 list, I am going to present to everyone the top 10 most popular American snack foods. Now,
nice.
This is a list compiled by, it says... they don't give you the exact place, but it was sent out. However, they compile a list that people around with a clipboard. But it was published by the AP, and I don't know how many different organizations or news organizations it was presented in. But these, Dave, are the actual top 10, as voted by the American people, the top 10 snack foods in the United States. Okay, let's go.
Excited for this.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Number one is donuts. Now, it's funny that donuts are mentioned in this because donuts are a powdered sugar donut in one bite, and they are actually made by Hostess. They're mini donuts. And apparently they're a very a fun snack to get, and a very popular one as well because they can be eaten in one bite. Who knew? Number 9. Oh, yeah, what's up?
Oh, before you leave.
Oh, go ahead.
Have everyone see. I'm gonna pop up just in case if you don't know what the snack.
Oh, what it is? Okay, yeah. They're donuts. That's number 10. That is number 10. That is number 10. That is the number 10 snack food. Now that's big because if that's the number 10 snack food, what are we in for like the top 5? This is pretty.
Let's see.
They're getting pretty intensive. Number 9, Dave. Number 9 is probably. I don't know if these have penetrated the South as much as they have the Northeast, and I've seen them out west a little bit. But the number 9 snack food is Utz cheese balls. You have Utz down there?
Hold on. Let me see because I need to make sure I have. Yes.
You do? Okay. Well, it says here, cheese balls might be the ultimate American snack food. How do we know this is a popular snack? Well, when Honey Boo Boo said she wished she had an extra finger so she could grab more cheese balls. That's when we knew. Now, Honey Boo Boo was that show about that little kid that was in pageants or something?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, yeah, I remember hearing about it. I never actually watched it because I was afraid my eyes were going to fall out. But what the Utz cheese balls are? They are a blob of puffed reconstituted corn coated with powdered cheese.
Sounds delicious.
Who doesn't want to eat that? I know I would. And I'll tell you, Dave, I've had them, and that's just a giant jar of deliciousness right there. I would probably get down to like right underneath where it says balls. Oh boy, I didn't just make that joke, did I? I didn't make that joke, did I? I did. Right underneath the packaging, I would probably eat that. I'm going to move on because anything I say now is just going to be redirected to that. Number 8, Dave. Are you ready for number 8?
Let's do it.
Dave, have you ever had fruit gushers?
I have. Not a fan, but...
Not a fan. How do you feel about them?
I'm just not a big fan of like I guess once you bite into it, you get like the little spray of juice, but then how chewy the actual gusher is.
Yeah, that's the big deceiving factor in that because it's like you watch the commercial and their heads turn into giant bundles of fruit, but really like there's like just like a little tiny drop of that sour stuff or whatever it is, and it doesn't really fulfill its promise. But fruit gushers are the number 8 snack food in the United States because they come in flavors such as strawberry splash, berry shock, or gushin' grape. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I mean, I know I like Gushers because the boys like Gushers and they'll eat the whole box. One of them will eat the whole box, and as a dad, I'll be like, "Hey, give me one of those." And I end up eating the whole pack, and then we kill the box, and we got a stomach ache, and then you can't shit for 3 days because they don't tell you that these things are they make you constipated. Is that the right word? Constipated, yeah, constipated. It's not a laxative, but these things will bind you up like spackle, and that's not a lie. That is the truth. So, moving on, number 7. Now, this might be a favorite of a lot of people. I know people either love these or hate these. And the number 7 snack food in the United States today are Twizzlers. Yes, Twizzlers. Twizzlers are they're the classic red-colored, twisted, long piece of licorice. And believe it or not, they were the company who actually invented Twizzlers was founded in 1845 by 2 gentlemen named Young and Smiley. Okay, but the actual Twizzlers brand made its debut in 1929 and has remained a popular flavor to this day. And of course, the flavor is strawberry, and it is a pretty good fake strawberry taste, I think. What do you think, Dave?
I do not like Twizzlers.
You're not a Twizzler fan?
Not at all. To me, it's like I'm just biting into rubber. Because even the taste is like whatever. It's not. It's there. But I think it's so subtle that it's just like I'm biting except rubber. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like Twizzlers. It's like the last food snack I will ever get.
What is it? Because it's kind of bitey and chewy, or it just doesn't like the taste, the aftertaste?
Everything, all the above.
All the above. I'm just not into it. I don't fucking like Twizzlers.
Nope.
I get that, Dave. I get that. So let's move on to number 6. Ooh, we're getting right down there. Now, Dave, I'm a cracker guy. I love crackers. I love salty snacks. But I would have thought that this would have been higher on the list, but it's not. And I was surprised because the number 6 snack in the United States today is CheezIts. Remember last week when we did
we brought them up last week.
We did bring them up last week, and they are the number 6 snack. The lovable baked snack cracker has been around for nearly a century. Cheese, as it's said in its name, CHEEZ, is manufactured by the Kellogg Company. They're not regular crackers. They're cheesy, salty, and bite-sized crackers for endless snacking. And boy, they are not lying. I could probably polish a whole box off. Do you like Cheez-Its, Dave?
Love CheezIts. I'll get these. I have a weird thing where I will, if I get allergies, which everyone has seen on the show plenty of times, I get the urge for something like salty. And Cheez-Its do it for me. Where I'll just go get a bag and just, again, it's almost like the cheese balls where I'll just eat and eat and eat and be like, wait, the bag's done? What happened?
Yeah, I can go forever with Cheez-Its, man. And you know what's great is a few years ago they made the extra toasty ones. Oh, they're like my favorite, man. I like the regular ones too, but the extra toasty ones for some reason, dude, I just think they're dynamite. And
I haven't tried those.
You haven't tried the extra toast? Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
No, the other day I tried. It was a little bag that they had at the Walgreens, and it was half and half. It was like half normal Cheez-Its and half Parmesan Cheez-Its, and I was just there, boom.
Ooh, hey, that's not bad. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? The only good. Oh, what's Mr. Bergman say? The only good snacks on the list so far involve cheese. Well, that's a lot true. The cheese balls and the Cheez-Its. Cheez-It. Oh, Bambi loves the Cheez-Its. Bambi, I know you do because I've eaten them over there at H&R Block before. Rahul's a Cheez-It fan. So wow. So Dave, as I said, I thought this would have been higher on the list because everybody fucking loves Cheez-Its. Who the hell does it? I think I'm going to make a declaration, Dave, right now. I'm declaring this on the A to Z program. If you do not like Cheez-Its, you're just a weird person. I was going to say like something more profound, but I don't want to. I do want to offend people, but not right now. So anyway,
Number five.
We're on number 5. We have made it all the way to number 5, and this one is going to be a little bit of a mixed reaction because here's another one I think people either love or hate, and that is the classic Rice Krispie treat. And it even says, Dave, a true classic. What other crispy, gooey, marshmallowy treat can put a smile on anyone's face like Rice Krispie treats can? Well, that could be true, and I believe me, I like me some Rice Krispie treats. I personally like them, but I know a lot of people, Dave, that don't appreciate Rice Krispie treats. Now, are you among them, or are you a lover of these?
I definitely do enjoy a Rice Krispie treat. I will say that Rice Krispie treats were, I don't want to say ruined for me. However, once I tried a Rice Krispie treat that was a Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispie treat, that I was like, okay, yeah, these are second tier now. The Fruity Pebble one and then the Cocoa Pebble one is a lot better to me. Just because those I like that cereal, so it tastes a lot better for me.
I agree. I had the Fruity Pebble one. I also had the like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch kind. They're not really Rice Krispie treats, but they're the cereal bars. They're really good too. Mr. Bergman, he's saying they're better home. Oh yeah, homemade are better than store bought. Yuck. Well, I mean, you got to take what you can get. Raul loves the chocolate fan. I was going to bring that up, Dave. The Cocoa Krispie treats. They're really good. They are really good. I don't know if you've ever had them before, but they're actually really good. So moving on. Now we're getting down, Dave. We're getting down to the wire here. Now, Dave, I don't know. Since I live in the Northeast and these are very common up here, I'm not sure, but since this is a nationwide thing, I would assume that maybe they are. Number 4 are the Cape Cod potato chips. Have you ever heard of them?
I have.
You have. So they are popular down there.
They definitely are, and they are delicious. Man, those things are good.
They are good. And, so it says they're a popular cart item for shoppers at Costco or Sam's Club. And their slogan, which, hey, everybody's got to have a slogan. When your hand's in the bag, your head's in the cape. That could mean a lot of different things. But they are mostly, I think it says they were originated on Cape Cod kettle chips, and today the flavors range from white cheddar to sour cream to mesquite. And they have everything from waves to waffles to cut chips. And they were founded in 1980, so they're a fairly new snack item. I mean, as comparative to the classic snacks that everybody is used to. But you like Cape Cod chips, huh?
I do. I think they're really tasty. If there's anything you want in a chip, it's this. I like how crunchy it is. You know, you get the folded ones. Apparently, Bambi doesn't like them, though.
Bambi doesn't like them? Bambi, not a... And Raoul's never had a Cape Cod chip, huh? Wow. Wow, what do you guys...
I would prefer them over Lay's. And that might be an unpopular opinion.
No, Dave, you are not an unpopular opinion, because I agree with you, because I think that Lay's have a funny taste to them. I don't dislike them, but they're not my go-to. So, yeah, I'll take a bag of Cape Cod over that. And the sour cream and onion ones, best.
I haven't tried this. I've only stuck to the basics.
You stuck just the kettle chip or the regular original chip? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a safe snack bet. Because everybody knows snacking is an art. And to be a true artist at snacking, you have to be refined in what you choose. And I don't think that made any sense. So we're going to move on.
She's a Pringle or Dorito kind of chick. The question is, Bambi, what flavor of Pringle and Doritos? Because there is a right and wrong answer.
Yes, there is. I'm curious to know what Pringle and Dorito that you prefer, Bambi. And while you are telling us, I'm going to tell you what the number 3... We're down to the inside joke the cave guys will get. 3. Down to 3. The third most popular snack food in the United States of America today is Ritz Crackers. I think, oh boy, I can eat me a whole sleeve or a box of Ritz, man. What about you, Dave?
I can too. I'm just surprised it's so high up here. I'm surprised it's at 3.
I am too. I really am.
They're great. Like, I like to have them with, like, obviously, you know, people put cheese on it when you want to make your own version of a charcuterie board. Mm-hmm. However, I like to have these with a, like, chicken tuna.
Oh.
And either get depending on how thick the chicken tuna is, you either can dip it, or, you know, you get a little spoon, boom, and just like that, like little dip.
I've actually been guilty of getting the Frito-Lay nacho cheese in the can and using the Ritz Crackers to dip them out with, man. Oh, God, it's so great. It's one of my favorites. And Ritz, I'll tell you. And you know what, Dave? Do yourself a favor. And everyone out there, do yourself a favor. Try the Everything Ritz.
Everything
Best.
Ritz.
Like an everything bagel and a cracker.
It's so funny. I had no idea what that was up until about a couple of weeks ago when I went to New Jersey, and they take me to a bagel shop that's there in Teaneck. And I'm like, okay, let me see what I'm gonna get. There's Poppy. I was like, I'm just thinking about getting a normal bagel because I don't like raisins or any of that. And they're like, oh, but there's an everything, and I'm like, what the hell's an everything bagel? It's like, it literally has everything, and I'm like, what? What do you mean everything? And yeah, I tried it, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed it.
Oh, dude, the everything bagel with cream cheese. There's a place in Brooklyn that Tim and Sam took me to. They were dropping me off at the train, and they're like, well, before we go, you got to take some of these bagels home. And I'm like, all right. So I get in there, and it's like you walk in. It's like you're walking into a giant bagel oven. And it's the best bagels I've ever had. And Tim will know where it is when we get on to Tim. But, oh, my God, it's just the best. Oh, I got to stop talking about it. They're that good. But I'm glad, Dave, you enjoyed an everything bagel. And I'm glad you got to have one. Cream cheese?
Mm-hmm. No,
Butter.
I use butter. I use butter.
But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're
It's
both
so
good.
good.
That doesn't matter. They're both good. Raul, you are correct. I agree with your opinion. I absolutely agree with your opinion. But, we're getting down to number 2. And number 2 shares... I'm not sure how to take this. I know they're both made by Nabisco, and they're both cookies. But how they came to both... This to me is like... maybe they had so many votes they had to put them both in here, and because if you left one out of the snack list, probably you'd get ostracized for it. So number 2, Dave, number 2 are the 2 most popular cookies in my opinion probably in our country today. It is the Oreo cookie and the Chips Ahoy cookie. Now, I'll tell you what, Dave, I love me some Oreos. I'm on the fence with Chips Ahoy. I mean, I can take it or leave it. I'm not gonna. If somebody hands me a Chips Ahoy, I'm gonna eat it. But I'm gonna go for the Oreo first, the double stuff. What about you?
Oh man, having to get either one of these is tough. I'm gonna go Oreo, just because and it's not the Oreo that we're seeing here that I really like. I like the the vanilla Oreo?
Yeah. There's there's
The one that's
chocolate
yellow.
ones.
The one that's
Oh.
all like yellow on the outside.
Oh, the golden one, the golden Oreo.
Yes, the golden Oreo. That is my favorite Oreo. I think it's delicious. And a
That's
double
pretty
stuff is
good
good too.
Double stuff is good. You know what else is good? And my friend Mike D'Elia. Mike D'Elia is one of my dear friends. Mike D'Elia lives down the road on Sands Creek, between Deposit and Hancock. He's one of my best mates. And Mike uses a term from the city, or a term that was, like a retro term, pop culture term. Like, say we saw like a cool car go by, he'd go, Arik. He calls me Arik. Arik, that car is mint. So I'm like, cool, great, mint. So I'm like, wow. So the other day, well, I say the other day, it was probably like 5 weeks ago. We have mint Oreos, and they're double stuff. So I took a picture of them. I said, Mike, these Oreos are mint. And it got a good reaction out of everybody. It was pretty fun. But I had to give Mike D'Elia a shout out on that.
Mint Oreo sounds interesting.
They're not bad, Dave. They're, at first you think like, ooh, boy, mint. But then think about the chocolate wafer and the mint cream. It takes everything away. It takes everything away. And it's absolutely delicious. Did you see Bambi's comment there? She likes her Oreos deep fried. Now, I've actually had them at the county fair before, and they are delicious. They are delicious. Mint Oreo sounds like Crest Oreo. Oh, no, Mr. Bergman, you're such a wit.
I don't know, because
that.
I like me some like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I love that.
It's very reminiscent of that, Dave, only not cold. Actually, I've known people to put crushed mint Oreos on their ice cream themselves. Their vanilla ice cream. But Raul likes them both. He loves Chips Ahoy and first Oreo. Chips Ahoy first, Oreo second. Wow. 1 and 1A. Interesting. Oh, Timmy wants to double stuff. You're right, Timmy. Double stuff them bad boys. I'm with you. Double stuff are the best. Double stuff are the absolute best. And, I mean, they even make thin Oreos now. They're like pencil thin, like razor thin. And I tried them. Yeah, I've tried them. They're okay, but they don't like satiate your snack, hunger. They don't put that to rest. That's like you eat that and you're like, well, they're like teasing me with Oreos. So nah, we can't do it. But we are done. Oh, Sam just brought something very, very, very important up. Sam's got a friend who's a baker, and this person makes the best frigging cheesecake on the planet. He had her make me a mint cheesecake, like Andy's mint. Dave, I almost ate the whole thing that night. I had like 2 sleeves left of it. This cheesecake, like you needed a truck to bring it in. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. But you know what? I babbled on long enough, Dave. I think everybody wants to know what the number one snack in America is. I do. Do you want to know?
Absolutely. According to this, because obviously we're going to, crown something very soon.
Oh, we're going to crown something very soon, but how ironic, and I'm foreshadowing. But, before I do this, Dave, let's take a poll of the audience. Audience, those of you listening and those of you watching, as many of you or as few, before I reveal the number one snack in the United States, give us a little bit of what you think it might be. What do you think it might be? What do you think the number one snack?
Or what you think it should be.
Or what you think it should be. Absolutely. Give us a little bit here. Throw it at us. We want to know. Because, Dave, I'll be honest with you. There's some honorable mentions that did not get did not get brought up. There's like Chex Mix. Chex Mix is good. Chex Mix is very popular.
It is.
Popcorn. Sam likes Funny Bones. Bergman likes Cadbury Cream. All very good choices. Wow, Funny Bones. Cadbury Cream Egg. I know Mr. Bergman likes those. Tim likes... So Steph and Tim both are on the popcorn wagon. Wow. And, that's some good snacks. I'm like getting... This is Little Debbie Zebra. Okay. Well, Dave, I'm getting hungry after watching this, so we better get to the number one snack here. Oh boy, this thing lit right up. This is great, guys. Oh, I love it. I love it. Bring me them. Bring me them. Candy cigarettes. Oh, there's nothing wrong with anything that has cigarette in it. Come on. Well, let's all be real here. If it's bad, it's good. Well, raspberry zingers are good too, Sam. They're really fucking good. Oh my god. But anyway, I am going to reveal the number one. Number one. This is it. This is the list. This is what you, the American public, voted. This is, and this is real. The number one snack in the United States today is the... Dave, pop it up. There it is, the Twinkie. Yes, the classic golden cream-filled cake, the Twinkie. This is an American icon snack, and Raul, kudos to you for saying that. You were on the mark. You're like Usain Bolt with that. Foof. Did I say that name right?
Usain Bolt, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, Twinkies are the quintessential American snack. They are a golden sponge cake with creamy filling, and they have been a mainstay on supermarket shelves for dozens and dozens and dozens of years, and they have been literally consumed billions of times. They've been in movies like Ghostbusters or Zombieland, and as Bambi pointed out with her Oreos, a popular thing to do with Twinkies at county fairs is to deep fry them. And I've actually had a deep fried Twinkie, and I really didn't notice anything about it. All I tasted was the deep fried. I mean, I tasted a little bit of Twinkie, but no, Dave, Twinkie. Hey, everybody likes Twinkies.
I can't disagree there with folks. I mean, just because of the hype, I personally have never had a Twinkie.
Really, Dave? You have never had a Twinkie? Unbelievable.
No, sir.
Well, I mean, maybe someday your fortunes will change. Because... Fingers crossed. So that's the top 10. They are the top 10 snacks in the United States today. That was the AZ Top 10 list, and we thank you for interacting. Thank you for giving us what you thought was the number one snack. Curious, you can get on Pop Culture Pros, or you can message Dave, message me. What do you if you didn't get on, tell us what your favorite snack was, and we'll talk about it, and we won't give you anything. So, on that mark, Dave, I think it's time. It's time. It's snack time. Munch Madness. Yes, it is here, everybody. Munch Madness, and yes, Cody, you could deep fry grass. That would probably taste good. That's AKA avocado, because avocados are awful. So anyway, I know, Dave. I know you probably like avocados. Everybody does, but me.
I I understand. Had an acquired taste for it now. I was not a fan of it before.
But slowly you've developed the taste for an avocado?
Yes.
Well, Dave, we have no avocados here, but we do have tons and tons of sugary confectionery loveliness. And we are about to enter Munch Madness. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Munch Madness. We are going to try each 4 of the top snack cakes from Hostess and from Little Debbie, and there will only be one clear winner. We're going to take the best of Hostess, we're going to take the best of Little Debbie, and then we are going to match them up, and then we are going to determine what is the greatest snack cake today. To hell with that list I just read. This is the real deal. Dave, without further ado, shall we enter the bracket and shall we begin the diabetic shock?
Absolutely. Let me post this up here for everyone to see. I'm not sure because... Do you see it or are you seeing a black screen?
I see it. We have it. And we have the number 1 seed right now.
Alright, so we are going number 1 seeded. So we're doing the Hostess side first. Just, everyone can see.
Okay, we're doing Hostess first, and it looks to me like the first thing that we are going to sample, Dave, is the quintessential American snack food, is it not?
It is, and it is, again, something I haven't actually tried 4 out of these snack foods.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I think I've had them all numerous times. But we have here, ladies and gentlemen, the sponge-filled American iconic snack, the Twinkie. And we're going to try this, and we're going to see how we feel about it. Dave, are you ready to try the Twinkie?
I'm as ready as will ever be. This doesn't look great, by the way.
It doesn't, but that's part of the charm. That's part of the charm. And I think after you try it a little bit, you'll have that, you'll follow the avocado path of acquiring the taste of it. I think you're going to love it. But everybody, here we go. This is the Twinkie. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Dave, I like the Twinkie. What do you think? Uh-oh.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I like the yellow cake.
I do have to say, though, there is a bit of a chemical plant aftertaste, like you just left like you were just standing around like a vat of formaldehyde, and that taste that gets up your nostrils. That's kind of what I get from the aftershock, but really not bad. It's sweet, it's spongy. What more can you say? With Twinkie. Twinkie's great.
Alright, and we have next up the Ding Dong, which, again, another snack that I've never tried.
You've never had a Ding Dong?
Never had a Ding Dong.
Well, you're going to be happy. Because Ding Dongs are delicious. Ding Dongs are one of my favorites. And,
tastes like heat culture.
I love it, Kyle. I love it.
Really?
Oh, well, Dave, I enjoy a Ding Dong. But together, Dave, I would like to share this moment with you of eating a Ding Dong. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, my God, is that good. I'm going to have no teeth left. Ever. Oh. Dave, I don't get the chemical taste on this one. Do you?
No. But I got another taste.
You don't like it, do you?
Wow.
Oh.
I will say it's not terrible. This is a genuine reaction everyone's getting from me as well, because I've never had these.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had these. So, it's not bad. However, whatever they use as a chocolate, it's very potent. and I'm not a fan of it.
I can feel my nose starting to run a little bit. I wonder if there's jalapeno in it or something. I don't know. I like the ding dong. I like the ding dong.
Put it not away. So,
So,
moment
Dave,
of truth.
Moment of truth. Here we are. What was better, the Twinkie or the ding dong? Dave, I'm going to make my answer. I am going to say, I'm going to go with the Twinkie.
Twinkie.
Up.
You're gonna go with Twinkie. Okay. So how about we it's 1-1 for us.
Ooh.
Well, I'm not picking the ding dong. I'm just saying, it's two of us. How about we bring in our tiebreaker, just in case we can get his opinion on this matter.
That is a good idea. And who, in God's name, would be man enough, have the gumption enough to come on this show and break a tie between Twinkies and Ding Dong, or any snack food for that matter? Dave, reveal your mystery tiebreaker right now. Whoa! Is it him?
Nah.
It's Tim Tabala, everybody! Woo!
Who else would it
Timmy!
Me.
Timmy, what's up? Tim, thanks for joining the program, man. Thanks for coming on. So,
I'm
Dave.
always available for you, Eric. You know that.
I know that. Dave.
Just stop saying stuff like "I love ding dongs" and "Give me the ding dong" and "Let's share a ding dong." Doesn't sound good.
Oh,
Ding dong.
God. Would that make me a Twinkie?
That's
So,
good.
so anyway,
exactly.
so Dave, present to Tim our synopsis and see where this leads us here.
Well, I want to see what Tim thinks first. If you,
Oh, you wanna
had
see what
to
Tim-
pick between these two, which one are you picking? So if you're on the
Twinkie.
same boat.
By far, Twinkie by far.
Twinkie by far.
I like ding dongs, but a Twinkie definitely wins.
Twinkie definitely wins. So, Dave, are you staying with the Ding Dong, or are you undecided still, or did you?
No. After trying both, I have to completely agree that the Twinkie is a lot better than the Ding Dong.
Bam! So, we have our first winner in the bracket. And Twinkie, advances on to the semifinal, right?
Yes, to the Final Four.
The Final Four hostess. Or of all of them, really. So anyway, Ding Dongs, and gentlemen, I've prepared a surprise for you. If I could find what I did with the Ding Dong thing. So, anyway, since some of these aren't going to make the cut, and since we have to get rid of these, you see Samuel Titus's name down there? Sam's saying even what's up to Timmy. So, anyway, Sam recommended, he said, you should douche whatever snack doesn't make the cut. And I said, Sam, that's a great idea. But I think I'm going to compound that idea that Sam came up with it. But I tweaked it a little bit. So instead of the douchebag guys, I went down to the Five and Dime, and since they were closed, I went to the junkyard, and I rummaged through Bunker's old boxes of stuff that he threw out. I don't know, maybe he lives there. But anyway, I found Bunker's Bag of Shame. So what we're going to do is any snack that does not make the cut is going to go into Bunker's Bag of Shame right there. So Ding Dongs are in Bunker's Bag of Shame, and that's the last Ding Dong joke I hope I'm going to make tonight. But
Well, they're out. They're out of the running, so
hopefully we won't hear Ding Dong again. But Bunker, thank you for giving us your Bag of Shame to use. I'll send it back to you via email. So anyway, there's where the bad stuff will go. But Dave, I think we've only just begun. What have we next?
Next up, we have the Zinger,
Oh boy,
which again, something I've never had before.
you've never had a zinger?
No. And
Good.
we're putting it up against a ho-ho.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun with this one.
It's getting too easy for you to make these jokes.
It really is. I mean, I'm not presenting my comedic genius by making jokes out of ho-hos and ding-dongs. I'm not. Which, it's easy to make a joke out of a ding-dong or a ho-ho. But, Dave, have you got your zinger out? Because I have mine.
Timmy's face when he said that.
Poor Tim. Tim. Okay, so Dave, we'll go on a sidebar here. Every time I'm with Tim's like my straight man to my maniac, and we'll be in like a comic book shop, and I'll be like, oh wow, geez, I'll be like a little kid, and Tim will be like, come on, that's it, we've seen it, let's go. Or we'll be in Times Square, and he'll be like, hey Eric, there's a naked cowgirl over there, and I'll be like, what, where? And I'll be fighting to it, and Tim's like got me like on a leash, like, okay, that's enough, down. You know what I mean? It's so great, because without Tim, probably I'd get in a lot of trouble. So thank God for Tim. Thank God for my hetero life mate, Mr. Tabala. But sidebar over. Always keeping me in line. Sidebar over, Dave. Are you ready for the zinger?
As ready as I'll ever be. So far, I'm very disappointed by Hostess.
Oof.
I'm gonna put that out there.
That's okay. Hey, this is why we're doing this. So maybe in the future, people will choose their snacks more wisely. Anyway, down the hatch, Dave. Are you ready?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's so thrilling too.
Not kind of how I remembered it.
Okay.
Not bad.
No, I will say I thought I was going to be disappointed, and I wasn't.
You know what? The more you eat it, the better it is.
Yep. I will agree with that.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm really reaching here. I think that the frosting's made of pure sugar. Just saying. But I might be onto something. Zinger.
It's a good guess.
Not bad.
Not at all.
God, I hope I don't have to pee. Anyway, Dave, what's next? The ho-ho?
Next up is the ho. Everyone put their.
You know how one becomes a ho-ho?
How's that?
You have too many ding-dongs.
I love it. Well, gentlemen, I have to say, if there's anything that I do have considerable knowledge about, it is a ho-ho.
Cody wants to see your zinger.
My zinger, what's left of them is right here. But this is a ho-ho. And I guess it's do you have a spare zinger you can show it? Yeah, I just did. So, back to the Mandela effect. Do you think that is it like what's that thing on TV, like the subliminal message implanted in our psyche, that when we were children, we just thought everything was bigger because we were smaller, but like kids have such a more broad and sharp perception of things. I think that they have downsized snacks. I really think they have, because I can remember ho-hos and all them other ones being like really, really big, and even now they just seem like bite size. Like I'm not gonna snack on this. I'm gonna swallow it. I'm gonna inhale it. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, Dave, enough of my bullshit. Are you ready to try a ho-ho?
I'm ready.
We only paid. These are cheap ho-hos too, by the way. So anyway,
Can
bottoms
I
up.
Can I say something while you guys chew?
You might. You may, Tim. Please.
Okay. So go ahead, chew away. And I'll say, don't forget, Hostess went out of business. And when they came back, when someone brought them back, their stuff was slightly different. So they could be smaller, and some of the recipes might be a slight different. Because the Suzy Q's were my favorite, and when they came back, they were shit. To the point where they had to go back to the original recipe because people complained.
Well,
that's a little Hostess trivia for you.
I'm not going to disagree with that, Tim, because these are kind of burning my nose hairs. I don't know what's going on here. Like, if it's supposed to like set me on fire or not, but well, I'll finish it.
Spicy? Why are all your cakes spicy? What did you eat before?
Nothing. I had like four coffees. That's it. So I'll finish the ho
He's got some Tabasco sauce to give this Hostess some flavor.
ho.
Guess what?
Can I just say it?
I don't know what.
Can I say
Do
it? Oh, that was a good ho ho. But
You guys don't have a big fat glass of milk next to you? Come on now.
no, I fucked up. I drank all the coffee and I don't have anything. So I may have to leave the show in your guys' capable hands for 30 seconds and get a drink. But before I do that, Tim,
Sir.
give us your quick breakdown of ho-hos and zingers.
I haven't had too many zingers in my life. Ho-hos, I've had a plenty. And I will go with the ho-ho over the zinger. If my opinion does come to factor, I
Okay.
go ho-ho.
You go ho-ho. Well,
I see what you did there.
Ho-ho.
ho-ho.
Hey.
Oh, I almost... If the boss is watching, which I'm kind of pissed off that he's not, I almost got jiggy with it there quick, Steve. So,
Oh, no.
I knew that was coming from Tim. So anyway, Dave, I'm going to let you go first. Dave, give me your bona fide, honest to goodness opinion. Which one did you like best?
So, Ho-Ho was the only one that I've tried before from the Hostess
Okay.
side.
That's the
So I
only
have
one.
had that one. I remember it being a lot worse the first time I had it. Like, I bought the pack thinking they were Swiss rolls and
Oh,
found out they weren't. Tried it and said, yeah, this is trash. However,
ho-hos usually are.
However, this wasn't so bad. But I'm going to go Zingers. I think that one got me a little bit more than the Ho-Ho did.
Ooh.
Ooh, boy, now it's down to me, huh?
Yes,
You know, as much as I enjoy a ho, I have got to cast my final ballot, make my stamp on society. I am going to say Zinger as well. I think Zinger wins. So,
Ooh, Zinger
That
moves
is-
on.
Zinger moves on. So Dave, update us now to where we are with Hostess.
All right, on the Hostess side, we have... Oh, hold on, this fell off. The Twinkie defeating the Ding Dong in round 1, and the Zinger defeating the Ho-Ho, setting up a semi-final battle between the two.
Wow. So we got to go what now? We have to...
So now we'll move on to the Little Debbie side,
Okay.
and we will do the Zebra Cake versus the Cosmic Brownie.
Oh, Dave, we're getting crazy now. I mean, you're just taking us into the upper ionosphere with this. A zebra cake, huh? Wow. Real quick, Timmy the tiebreaker. How do you feel about zebra cakes?
Shouldn't I wait so I can actually be the tiebreaker?
Am
Or you want me to go first?
Am I getting ahead of myself?
A little
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
You've had too many Ho-Hos, that's what it is.
That's what happens when I have too many ho-hos and there's not enough antibiotics.
It's the
So-
sugar rush, man. That sugar rush goes right to the brain.
Along with the coffee, forget it. Surprised I don't start growing hair.
Or you'll be up
Yeah.
all night.
Yeah, I will. Oh, I'll have company. So, this is a zebra cake. Appropriately named because it's white with black stripes like a zebra. Or black with white stripes. Don't know, do you? Dave, have you ever had a zebra cake?
I have.
You have?
Delicious.
Oh, boy, are they. And I haven't had one in a while, so this is a treat for me. Like I said, my son loves them, and I never get to eat them. So this is like a treat for me. So, Dave, shall we cuisinely and affectionately try a zebra cake?
Let us do it.
Here we go.
Goddamn, want a zebra cake now.
Don't you have, Oh, we'll do that after the next round. You can give us your review on a certain other pastry.
Yes, I will give you my review. Hold on to your hats.
All right.
Holy fuck. That's a lot of cake.
Mm-hmm.
As I take another bite. Zebra cake. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dave, I see you're enjoying the zebra cake.
I had to slow myself down now.
How did I get like a giant one? Look how big mine was compared to yours.
I think it may be because you got the zebra cake single, right?
I did.
So I think maybe they're bigger like that.
Okay. Well, single ho-hos and zebra cakes, you never know. Anyway. Ding dongs.
All right. I'm ready to move on to the Cosmic Brownie, which, again, I have never had one of these either.
I have. And let me tell you, it lives up to its name. I'm not saying that in a psychedelic drug kind of way either. Yeah. So here it is, Dave. This is what the Cosmic Brownie looks like, and you got the... Yep, you got it. So here we go. Here is the Cosmic Brownie. That's fudgy.
Yeah, it is.
And that candy is all sugar. Wow. I didn't think the coating's sugar. Thank you, Raul. I appreciate that. We'll do our best. We're doing this so you don't have to, dude. We're doing this so you don't have to. Wow. Not bad. A little weird, but not bad.
I know where my vote stands.
Well, before, allow me to talk and chew, because it's annoying. Before we do that, should we... Hold on. One of those little candy things are stuck in my teeth. I got it. All right. We'll cast our votes. I'll go first since you went first last time. Or whoever. Out of the zebra cake and the Cosmic Brownie, I really like that brownie. I'm going to feel really bad, like, I don't know. I'm looking at the... Okay, I'm not even going to pretend. Let's go zebra cake. Zebra cake. Zebra cake. But I'm going to finish the brownie.
I don't know how you're going
What'd
to
you
finish
think,
that
Dave?
brownie. I don't know how you're finishing that brownie. It's so... I mean, again, I like chocolate, I like fudge, but that was just way too much for me.
Very rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you notice the weight of this? Like, the
I didn't
other...
even finish. The half of it, I didn't even finish.
Dave, that little half, that thing you have, I mean, it feels like it weighs like 80 pounds.
It does. It's the heaviest out of the cakes.
It really is. Is there lead in this? I don't know. Probably. So, zebra cake is your vote?
It is. Timmy, how about you? Which would you have gone with?
Let's put it this way: if zebra cake would have lost, I would have hung up on you right now. I would have hung up and never came back. That would have been the end of it.
Oh, God.
Zebra cakes are crack. They're like crack. They really are.
And I know someone suggested it, I think, if I'm not wrong, about putting whatever pastry we were having. Oh, here we go. Sam, I forgot which one we were saying. If you freeze them, they're great. I've had zebra cakes like you put the box in the fridge and you just open up and oh, so good, so delicious.
Everything goes in the fridge.
Yeah. Reese's Cups, they're the best out of the fridge.
Oh, look, Raul saying that, the Cosmic Brownies over the zebra cakes for him.
No.
Raul, it was close with me. But, I had to go with the zebra cake, man. There's something about it. For Christ's sake, there's something about it.
It's crack, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm glad I'm not like in like Guyana, Jonestown. I'd eat these things laced. You know, what I mean, it's like, okay, give me the Kool-Aid. I'm done. Give me the zebra cake. give me the cyanide laced zebra cake. Oh God, I'm sorry. Not really, but I am. Anyway, Dave, where are we at now?
All right. So, I have not written it down, but let's do zebra cake. Advances.
Well, I took
And
another
next
bite of
up-
brownie.
Yes. Next up, we have the last round for Little Debbie. And it is none other than the Swiss roll versus the oatmeal cream pie.
That's a rough one, fellas.
It is, because I'm just glad that I'm not going to say it yet. That joke's got to wait. That joke, believe me, it's going to be worth the wait. Okay, so Dave, what are we trying first? The Swiss roll?
Yeah, let's do Swiss roll.
And I have to say, I know a lot of my friends, both among me and out in the world, admire a Swiss roll. And I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say that Mr. Bergman likes Swiss rolls as well. So I know my brother loves Swiss rolls. My brother loves all this shit. My brother even made a statement. Excuse me. Wow. Whew. Bicarbonate of snack cake. My brother made a statement and said that he doesn't pay attention to who makes what. He just likes what he likes. Which, I understand that too. But I'm a little more particular of the brand. And I'm just...
saying Swiss rolls are gross.
Baby, I could have swore I saw a pack of Swiss rolls in the back at H&R Block. I really did. I didn't, though, did I? No, I didn't. I did see
They
zebra
might have been
cakes.
ho-hos.
Might have been ho-hos. Well, there's been a few ho-hos over there, too. Bambi is not one of them, by the way. She's not one of them, but she knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, here's the Swiss roll. Dave, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Tim, are you going to watch this? You going to watch me eat a Swiss roll?
No, it's not. I'm not into that kind of thing, Eric.
Okay, well, I'll just take a bite and shut up then. Here, Dave, here we go.
I don't swing that way, my friend. I'm looking at Rufus. That's what I'm looking at.
Real fast. Wow. I have to say right off the bat, these are very tasty. I didn't have to wait for the flavor. Who am I? Who am I? That guy on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives? Come on. That's pretty good.
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri, yeah. Who am I? Him? No.
I'd be good on that show.
You would?
I would. Start my own show on Pop Culture Pros. Go around eating people's food.
You should.
It's not being done.
It's not being done. Not at all.
What are funny bones?
Peanut butter.
Oh, they're peanut butter?
Peanut butter Swiss rolls, I believe, are just called Funny Bones.
Oh, that's right.
Interesting.
Sam brought them up. I couldn't find any.
That is so weird.
I answered that way too fast. I think you can kind of see where my head's at.
Well, I'll be
honest. Bambi saying that she'll watch you go around and try food, Timmy.
I wouldn't enough. I can't. I'd have to fast in between.
Well, you don't have to eat the whole plate. It's just, try, get that flavor in your mouth and be like, yeah, this is good.
Dave, come on now. I finish things, Dave.
Now,
every one of those cakes would be gone already if I was part of this.
Are you serious?
Every one of them.
You could down all of these, you think?
Yes, and I would die the next day. But yes.
Dollar General has what, baby? The Funny Bones?
The funny bones.
I went there. I couldn't fucking find them.
And is this Drake, like the artist Drake?
No, he don't go. The Funny Bones don't go 0 to 100 real quick. But Little Debbie, I believe, is either in co-op in our area or owns Drake, because the Little Debbie guy brings Drake cakes to us. So It's kind of like
I don't know what's happening.
it's kind of like when the first time I heard the word Swiss roll, I thought it had a different connotative meaning, like when I first heard Swedish meatball. I thought, you know.
Hey.
So
Drake,
anyway,
Well,
you know Drake? Have you
funny
ever heard of Drake?
I don't
Drake?
know what Drake is.
Drake's or Cake,
Besides
or another company.
Nope. I thought he was talking about the artist.
No.
nah.
The guy from Toronto.
See, yeah, he's not looking for the password to the Wi-Fi. Yeah,
The
you guys.
fact that Eric knows these lines is throwing me for a loop right now.
That could be the first getting jiggy with it.
It can be.
Anyway, what do we have, Dave? What's next?
Next up, we have the oatmeal cream pies.
Those things are phenomenal.
They really are. I'm a fan of cream pie. Oatmeal cream
Everybody-
pie.
Oh
And
boy,
you-
we're gonna. Thank
I
God
thought
the
you took
boss
a-
is right now. Thank God the boss right now is too busy in his baseball draft that he cannot cancel us tonight.
I know, but it wouldn't be right if he didn't, because I believe every single episode of the A to Z program has either been canceled, the time slot has been reopened to anyone, or there'll be a new show on next Monday. It just wouldn't be right if we didn't get canceled. So let's hope the boss can have it in his heart to come and give us a warning. So
What's the big
anyway.
deal about- maybe you guys should try combining some of them. Like maybe have a ding dong in your cream pie. See what happens.
Well, I was actually thinking of after a ho-ho having a cream pie. So that's just what I
There you go.
thought. But
Sorry, boss.
nothing like leaving a ho-ho and a cream pie on the table uneaten. Yes, boom! I did it. Anyway, Eric, are your okay? Real quick sidebar again. I know I do this a lot, but Stephanie goes to auctions with her boyfriend down in Pennsylvania, and the first item up for bid this week were hose. And I believe the auctioneer, hey, he said, hose, I got hose for sale. And I would have been the first one going, fuck yeah, man, what's up? But it was actually garden hose. So, wouldn't be the first,
I would want to know what a $5 hole looks like.
I do,
That would have been
well,
real bad.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I don't
before
know.
we get onto the oatmeal, I want to chime in here. Someone already is chiming in saying that Little Debbie is superior over a Hostess, and that they're followed by. This is the brand I saw at that other gas station,
Mrs. Freshly?
and I had
Tony?
no idea what that was.
Let me
Really?
let me jump in real quick, Tony, because you are we don't agree on a lot of things, my friend, but Mrs. Freshly is the shit.
Mrs. Freshly is good. I agree with that. They make their Twinkie counterpart is fucking phenomenal.
Their cupcake, it looks exactly like the Hostess, but they're better.
They are better, and their orange cupcakes are even better.
Mrs.
Can you
Freshly
put
out of nowhere?
Can you put Bambi's comment up there again?
This one.
That wouldn't be the first ho ho for you. Well, unfortunately, as profound a statement as that is, Bambi, it is true, and I will own it. And Ross Park, the Leaning Tower of Peace. I don't know. Let's eat the oatmeal cream pie.
Let's do it.
Are you ready, David?
I'm ready.
Salut.
Chandanya.
Well, this is chewy. I didn't think it'd be this chewy.
I was about to say. I was like, you know what? This is a lot. It's making me work more than every other pastries.
But how good is the cream in that thing?
I don't think words can describe it. What the fuck is this made of?
You guys are gonna have Wilfred Brimley knock on your door talking about diabetes in a minute.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna. Well, oh well. Oh wow, cream pie is great. Holy shit! I taste cinnamon. You taste the cinnamon?
Mm-hmm.
Something else too. Some other dodgy spices in this.
You and the spices
Parsley?
today. I'm kind of worried over here.
Is that like parsley or cumin?
What?
Cumin?
What's that other bay leaf? I don't know.
Anise? Anise?
Yeah.
Whatever they call it.
Yep. That's in there too. Wow. Oatmeal cream pie. Tony, your oldest is a freak about it. Just calls them pies. Did you guys know they have oatmeal cream pie cereal now? I did not, and I am a grocery store guy, and I didn't know that. Wow. I don't. That might be like too much. That might disrupt the space-time continuum. You know?
Well, we don't know because look at Cookie Crisp. That's a great cereal, and you're literally just eating cookies.
That's true. I actually have Oreo and Chips Ahoy cereal at my store.
They have those?
They have those. Think about that. But
Muy
Dave,
interesante.
we have to get down to brass tacks here. And I'm going to let you, my friend, go ahead first. Who prevailed among the fight in oatmeal cream pie and Swiss roll?
This was definitely a tough one, probably the toughest one yet. And it's a shame they both win against each other in the first round, because this might have just been the final.
It might have been.
So I'm gonna say that it's tough, and I'm only gonna say it because I say the line every single day before the four-quarter show. It's one of my opening tags, and I gotta go with the Swiss roll.
Ooh, boy, that caught me out of left field.
It was a tough
No
decision.
shit. The Swiss roll, huh? You're going to go with that. Mm-hmm. Dave, I can't, upon examining every sensation that my taste buds went through upon devouring both of these, I'm going to have to. Yeah, we're going oatmeal pie here. Oatmeal cream pie.
Ooh.
Clear winner here. Oatmeal cream pie. And I'm going to have another bite.
I know, Bam, you said you didn't like him, so that's why you caught me by surprise. So now it comes down, the pressure's on. The tiebreaker.
Down there. Boom.
Mr. Timmy.
Tim.
Big Daddy Cool Tabala.
And this is the hardest one. I knew this was going to be a tiebreaker. But, again, I don't have the taste in my mouth like you guys do. As I'm sitting here, remembering the goodness. Oh my God, it's so hard to pick. But I am going to have to say the oatmeal cream pie.
Boom!
There's something about, they said the cream in that oatmeal thing that just, it blows your mind away when you have one of those things.
Oh, God.
They have the fudge.
I had a feeling that's where you were going.
Ooh, those things are ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, that's like whipped mousse something in there. It's like unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Little Debbie knows her shit, man.
Oh, little Debbie's a ho-ho herself, yeah.
Little Debbie don't mess around.
She don't mess around. I think the Swiss roll was named after... No, it wasn't. So, anyway, oatmeal cream pie wins, Dave. Oatmeal cream pie wins. So what's our bracket looking like so far?
All right, the final four we have is
Twinkies
Tony. Versus Zingers for the hostess side. And we have the zebra cake versus the oatmeal cream pie.
Oh.
Good one. That's like
strawberry shortcake
right there.
Strawberry shortcake rolls? I've tried them.
Tony,
not a fan.
Me and you can hang out, Tony, because those strawberry ones are also ridiculous.
Not a fan.
Oh, I love those things.
No, not a fan. The Boston cream rolls are good. I'll give them that. But
one of my favorite cakes is strawberry shortcake, so that is kind of like that version. So yeah, I agree.
So you're a little biased to the strawberry.
I like the rolls too, though. They're good.
They are good. Okay. So Dave, what do we have to do now? We have to.
So now we're gonna go. The next we'll do hostess, then Little Debbie, and then the last one again.
Okay. So now we got to go back. Who we have now? We have a Twinkie versus what?
A Zinger.
A Zinger. Now, do we need to eat these again?
It would just so we have, I don't think you have to eat the whole thing.
But we got to take a bite.
I'm gonna try to take a bite just to have it fresh in my mind, especially since this is the first time I've tried either one of these, so I still have some of
The first time you had a Twinkie? What kind of childhood did you have?
I had my again. I guess I grew up on Little Debbie. I had my Swiss roll, my zebra cake, the oatmeal cream pies.
He was on the Little Debbie side of town. You know, they had Trapper Keepers and like those colored erasers, and you and I had like the number 2 pencils with the shitty backpack. You know what I mean? Like that's Dave.
I had the mechanical pencil that you roll down.
Yeah, he just went. I'm ready, and Tim and I had to fucking run back and forth to the what's that thing called?
The sharpener.
Pencil sharpener. Apparently, I need a mind sharpener. So anyway, here's the Twinkie. Let's take a bite of this spongy phenomenon one more time.
And while you guys chew, I'll give you another great one. Down here, we had the Hostess outlet store where all the stuff that was about to expire got sent to one store. So there'd be a mad bum rush to get to the store before the cakes closed out.
Holy fuck.
It was literally like the gates of Oz opening. Oh, when you walked into that place.
I can't imagine.
It just smelled phenomenal.
I can't imagine.
Wall to wall, cupcakes, Twinkies, you name it.
The cupcakes are goddamn good. I'll tell you that. The cupcakes are goddamn good. But there's the Twinkie. So what do we eat now? The ho-ho or the zinger?
The zinger.
The zinger. Are you sure it's not the zinger? I'm quite sure, lad. I'm quite sure.
All right. Zinger time.
Zinger time. Let's do it, Dave. Ready?
You guys missed out on some of the best Hostess stuff, though. Suzy Q's, Chocodiles, the cupcakes, the vanilla cupcakes, the orange cupcake.
The orange cupcakes. I was looking for them.
Look, it's Eric.
It is Eric.
I can't. This is rough. I'm gonna have to change Hostess for my name. Jesus.
Very rough.
Oh, Rainbow Dash.
What?
No, put that rainbow down.
Rainbow Horse.
I've made my decision.
They taste better the second time around.
And rainbow food.
I can't say that about ho-hos. But oh, Dave.
I'm gonna start off.
Go ahead.
I'm going zingers.
No shit.
I do not like. I've realized that after taking that second bite of the Twinkie, I don't like Twinkies.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
I don't like Twinkies. I don't think they're that great. I think they're overhyped now. Twinkies are the LeBron James of snack foods right now for me.
Oh, whoa.
Dave,
all
I
this
can't
hype
believe,
and it's like, calm down. It's not that great.
Believe you are desecrating a Twinkie in the name of a zinger? What the fuck is going on here? Is this real?
I'm just angry about LeBron.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
But I'm saying that she could see my face and she knew I didn't like it. And I just tried it and I was like, what is this?
Well,
Hello,
listen.
I'm sorry. I know we're all picking Twinkies over zingers.
I'm going to give you a zinger, and I'm going to say
Thank you,
Twinkie is my pick. That's my zinger, the Twinkie.
All
So,
right,
Tim.
now it's
One more time. Tim, we place this in your capable hands, in your lap. Accept no heat from either side. The pendulum does not swing anywhere but even. Hello, Jaina. But
Gotta wait.
but Tim, don't be pressured by either one of us. Just remember who the host of the show is, and
Listen, my mind was made up a long time ago. And Dave, let me say something right now. If there was a nuclear war, Twinkies would survive. Twinkies would survive.
It doesn't. So with cockroaches, doesn't mean that they're good pets. No one wants them.
Cockroaches aren't edible. Twinkies are.
Yeah, but they could. You want them around? I don't.
I actually saw a guy eat a cockroach once, though. Just saying.
Twinkies all the way.
Wow.
I don't like a zinger at all.
Boom. Twinkies win, huh?
You don't like it at all?
No, I'm not a fan of the zinger. No.
And listen, Dave. Just to be fair, this was the hardest one that I had to decide to because that fucking zinger tasted really good that time. I mean, it tasted like twice as good as it did the first time I tried
it. I enjoyed the zinger a lot more than I did that. That Twinkie was hard. Like I read, who was it that was? I read Stephanie's comment, and I was like, yeah, that's how I feel after eating this Twinkie.
Well, you know,
but apparently me and her are agreeing on something. So it sees that.
Are we?
We're becoming one. Even though HBK is my guy, Bret Hart is her guy.
Dave, out of your own mouth, the words that have all come out of your own mouth, the harmony and joy that we bring in bringing people together. Who would have thought that you yourself would have made a rainbow connection to one of our viewers who you've had so many disagreements about? I mean,
Exactly.
if Bunker and Faraci can be BFFs in Rainbow Confetti Land, then you and Steph can coexist as well. How about that?
And then Tony agrees with me. Zingers over Twinkies.
Well, I'm sorry, Tony, that this has to happen, but we have an elimination, and we think we have more than one elimination. I think I'm backed up on Bunker's. Everybody see Bunker's bag of shame? So already in there are ding dongs. Okay, so zingers are going in, but on the Little Debbie side, what went in? The Swiss roll?
Unfortunately, the Swiss roll and
unfortunately, and the cosmic brownie.
Yeah, the brick that is a cosmic brownie apparently.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that son of a bitch. Like, here's the cosmic brownie. See you later. So anyway, David, we are down to the wire here. Yeah. I think the sugar is building up behind my retinal nerve. Because everything's starting to look like wavy.
These next two aren't going to make it any better either.
Yeah, I feel like I took a hit of mescaline. So, like, if I start seeing, like, green buffalo, like, I'm out of here. That's going to make a fun show, though. So, anyway, what do we got?
All right, next up we have the number 1 seeded zebra cake from the Little Debbie side versus the, I guess, upset of the bracket. Oatmeal cream pie.
Wow. So it's the zebra cake and the oatmeal cream pie.
Correct.
David, I leave it to you which we try first. That was a crumb, by the way.
Zebra cakes.
Let's do it. Now, I want everybody watching at home and everybody listening, chime in on what your favorite one is right now. I want to hear it. I want to see it. Learn it, live it, do it. And while you do that, David and I are going to sample this confectionery goodness. David, are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
Here we go.
Bambi, that's what she said.
Man, zebra cakes are just too good.
This would be worth getting checked. 100%.
All right. Let's try not to die here. That was good. That was great.
So that was the zebra cake.
Yeah.
Now we try the
oatmeal cream pie.
The upset.
The pie.
I don't think it's an upset. I just think it's too damn good. The both of those were too equally good.
They
like
really
one
are.
and 1A.
Damn.
Like Shawn Michaels and Randy Savage, just 1 and 1A.
Like Roddy Piper and Kerry Von Erich.
Like Bret Hart and a bag of garbage. I'm sorry, never mind.
Like Owen Hart 1 and Bret Hart 3B.
True. Wow.
I had to throw one jab, Steph. I'm sorry.
I don't know if that was the oatmeal cream pie or the. Wow. Well,
I'm dying right now.
yeah. Wow. Like everything's getting fuzzy, but I've made my decision.
Tony, that would be the host of this show that put zebra cakes at one.
Sorry. Zebra cakes are just great, man. But I got to tell you, I'm still going for the oatmeal cream pie. That's my vote. Oatmeal cream pie. Because
Oh, the
everybody
zebra
like
cake.
over zebra cake, yeah. Because
Hmm.
I'm like I said, who can resist a good cream pie?
Well, just because I really like both, and I don't want it to come down to me, I'm gonna go zebra cakes. So we are again going to our unbiased third party here.
Mr.
Oh, it's
Tabal.
1-1.
Yeah, I picked oatmeal.
Wow, I can't believe you went oatmeal cream pie. You went oatmeal cream pie. Okay.
And I went
Well,
zebra
for me, hands down, without bias, without anything, it is the crack known as the zebra cake that gets my vote.
Oh, zebra cake wins.
Because they are crack. I would buy zebra cake off a dealer on the corner if he was out there right now.
cake.
Well, hope I could use some like Mylanta too while he's at it. Oh my god.
You can use a shot of insulin right now.
Yeah, I do. I need a shot of insulin and like a fucking pig pancreas. So I'm sorry to say that in Bunker's bag of shame, right now, oh, not the zebra cake, the oatmeal cream pie, as the Undertaker says, will rest in, if I can make it. That's another LeBron. Peace. So, zebra cake out.
So is this
What?
the best of the best of the best?
The
Eric.
best of the best of the best. Yes, Timothy.
Before you get to the championship,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
may I give you a live review of another form of snack cake?
You may.
Yes, you give
We
us
would
a break from the sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can recover and drink some milk or whatever you got to do to focus again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think like, go ahead.
Well, the boss wanted me to review these live, and I was like, "There's no way I'm going to put my fat face on TV just to review this." But since you guys were doing a snack cake show, I said, "Okay, might as well." So what I am reviewing is Cobra cakes.
Ooh.
Exclusively right here on the A to Z program, everybody. Cobra cakes are going to be reviewed by none other
As you can-
than
as
Tiebreaker
One
Tim.
cake.
they are a cheap knockoff of the Cobra Kai show because this snake was just like Johnny Lawrence.
Johnny Lawrence.
He even has blonde hair. And the red. Does he have a
Blonde
red
hair.
jacket? Does he have a red jacket?
He's just the
No.
same color as Cobra Kai.
No
So
shit.
my brother-in-law posted these, and my wife so lovingly bought them for me. I was very excited. This is what the cakes actually look like, and they look
Wow.
like little rainbow cookies, which again is like crack to me. Rainbow cookies are basically crack to me. So I was like, oh my god, they're going to be phenomenal. And what they are, real quick, is each layer. They say it's karate sprinkles on top, Dojo dark chocolate coating, No Mercy marshmallow, and then Sensei vanilla cake. That's what they're calling it.
What?
Yes.
No mercy
I'm not lying.
marshmallow?
Look right there. I'm not lying.
Sensei vanilla cake. I love that.
Karate sprinkles, Dojo dark chocolate, No Mercy marshmallow, and Sensei vanilla cake.
Now,
Wow, they got a clear marketing genius there.
I am a snack cake connoisseur. If I take a road trip that's longer than 45 minutes, I must purchase a snack cake for that trip. It's just what I do. It's what I always do. It's how I can participate in the show without actually eating. I know my snack cakes.
You do.
And this,
I agree.
right here, is a giant piece of shit.
You
Do
don't
not.
like them.
Do
What?
not
You don't like
Bye.
Cobra Kai cakes.
Cobra cakes. They are terrible.
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh
I
no,
think,
not
and I
one
think-
dessert. They show no mercy.
Ooh,
They
no,
hit
yeah, no
hard?
mercy. I think it's the no mercy marshmallow that's getting to me. Because the chocolate, the dojo chocolate, the curry sprinkles aren't bad, but the rest of it, ugh.
About
But
the only
stay
thing
away.
about the only thing I'd have no that would have no mercy is probably the toilet after I ate them. Like that. Oof.
Yeah, they're not good. They are not good. I recommend you do not get them. They are by cake. I'm not sorry, Cake Bites. I'm not trying to hurt your company anyway, but these suck.
What's the name of the
Don't buy
company? What's the name of the
Cake
company?
Cake Bites.
Cake Bites is the name of the company.
Cake Bite. Where is it? I'm going the wrong way. Where am I? There we go. There's Cobra Cakes, Cake Bites. They have fun little cartoons on the back featuring snakes.
Yeah, I
doing
mean,
different things.
yeah, I mean that's not a money laundering front for some cartel company. Forget it. Cobra
So
Cakes.
yeah, I'm just saying right now, stay away from them. Do not eat them. I think it's the marshmallow in the. And they even smell weird. The marshmallow in the middle, I think, is what's doing it for me. So, do not buy Cobra Cakes.
Don't buy Cobra
So,
Cakes.
1 out of 5. What are you giving it?
Yeah.
0.
Zero.
Oh.
Out of 1 out of
So
5, you give it
nothing
0
appealing
stars.
at all.
Unless you just want to sit here. Oh, watch. I'll show you exactly what I'll do. See, there it is. Right. This is the best part I have. The chocolate and the sprinkles on top. That's it.
That's it.
So I'll give it. I'll
So-
give it a 1. I'll give it a 1 just for
Okay.
that.
So you are proverbially Dave Meltzer rating a WWE match.
Yes. If Zebra
Okay.
Cake is 5-star, Zebra Cake is 5-star. If Zebra Cake is Bret Hart,
Zebra Cake
Shawn,
is Kenny Omega,
no,
you know.
no, no, not even close. If Zebra Cake is Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, then this Karate Cake is I don't
That's
know.
the shit. It's just shit.
It's
Dri-
King Kong Bundy versus SD Jones at WrestleMania. 1. It's 5 seconds of garbage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the review of Cobra Cakes as done by Tiebreaker Tim. Do not go out and buy Cobra Cakes, and if you do not eat them. Anyway,
Don't blame me then if you like. I mean, you might like
Yeah.
them. I think they're hard.
You-
But I am
you
a
can tell-
connoisseur of the snack cake.
just tell them AZ said it sucked. I don't give a fuck. So, Dave, we're down to the brass, as they say down in Brooklyn, the brass bulls of the snack cake munch madness. I just got to get this out of the way. Okay, it'll fulfill all my joke cravings so far. We have in this entire show the word munch, ho, zinger, ding dong, and what was the other one? Twinkie.
Cream pie.
Oh, and cream pie. Wow, so they're all inclusive in this episode, and they have no other connotative meaning than snack cake. I just wanted to get that out. That's okay. Moving on.
All right, so as a championship, the best that Hostess had to offer us, and the best of the Swiss roll. Oh, poor Swiss roll. The best that Little Debbie had to offer us, and it is the Twinkies versus the Zebra Cake. This is basically what Eric had as his number 1 was Twinkie, number 1 Zebra Cake. So it's 1 versus 1. The best is here.
Whew.
So now it's
Dave.
up to us.
Well, Dave, let's take a bite of zebra.
Steve, no, what, you don't want? Let's do Twinkie first. I want my.
Want to do Twinkie first? You got to get that. Okay. So
I want to get that out of the way.
Get the Twinkie out of the way, and is the cream filling supposed to harden after you take a bite? Now I'm starting to get a little worried.
I mean, I don't think it should, right? If this is supposed to survive a nuclear holocaust.
It started out with the consistency of toothpaste, and now I kind of want to say it's kind of like tub spackle. So
Well, they survive if they're sealed. They survive if they're still sealed. Once they're open, anything goes.
Anything goes. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's take a bite, Dave. Let's take our final bite of sugar, and let's hope that we don't need insulin later. Here we go.
All right.
Wow. Raul, you're still riding the Twinkie train, man.
Dave
Oh,
never
oh.
had a chocolate. Do you know what Chocodile is, Dave?
Mm-mm.
Chocodile is a chocolate covered Twinkie, and they are fantastic.
They're so fucking good. Oh my god, are they good?
I've never had a snowball. I think
Snowballs are gross.
Tony here said something about a donut stick, and I don't like
Or
honey buns.
frost. I'm not a honey bun fan. I think honey buns are the most overrated fucking snack that there is. I'm sorry, Tony. Those
Yeah,
donut
I'm
sticks
not
are
a honey
those donut sticks are nothing but like a piece of fried dough with that glazed sugary dog shit painted on top of it. So I mean,
What about those? What are those Sun Devils?
Danny Tabala's saying Sun Devils.
Dan, don't even do it, Dan. Don't even.
Yeah,
Do it.
I don't
He's
know.
talking NCAA tournament. He ain't talking no food.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, like, what, you know, we went from food to basket, whatever. Dave, are you ready
Ready for the zebra cake?
for the zebra cake? I'm not being biased because I am AZ.
Also, I've never tried a snowball.
No,
I don't like them. They're big marshmallow things. hell's
Bless
a
you. I don't know if that
yellow
was a sneeze or.
I was.
All right, bless you.
I inhaled a yellow zebra cake. And believe me, I've snorted a lot of things in my life, but that's the first time I've ever snorted cake. Oh,
Snowballs suck.
oh. Here we go again.
Bless you. I'm usually the one sneezing here.
I know. Gracias, amigo. So that's it. The zebra cake and the Twinkie. Dave, I'm going to let you have first crack.
It should be with no surprise where my vote is going here.
I don't think there is.
One of these is fantastic, delicious, reminds you of being a kid again. The other one doesn't even belong here. Again, I said it earlier. This is the LeBron James of pastry, of snack foods, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't belong here. Not amongst the greats. My vote is going with the zebra cake.
Wow. Zebra cake for Dave. Final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer. Wow. So that's, you know, after much deliberation and those 6 sneezes that kind of helped rejuvenate my taste buds and kind of reset my nerve sensors from all the sugar bombarding it, I've got to say that I have a new appreciation for zebra cakes. I did like them before, but after trying them and a Twinkie together, I can clearly say, without a shadow of a doubt, my vote, ladies and gentlemen, is zebra cake. Bam! Zebra cake. So, Tim,
There it is.
being that we agree, say that we had not, where would your vote have been cast if said tie was given?
Well, first, let me say that Dave is once again showing his age. He's once again showing that he's baby Dave because he says
What?
it reminds you of being a kid. Well, me and Eric, when we were kids, there weren't zebra cakes when we were kids. So if we were talking about when we were kids, we'd be talking about Twinkies. So I'm just saying, it's a little different. You reminded me of when you were kids. Because when we were young, it was Hostess, and you were lucky to find anything else.
Fine, then I
That's
should have
true.
said
But,
it made you feel
Why?
nostalgic. How about that? Would that would
Yeah.
have been better? Okay.
yeah, but still,
That was my
nostalgic
fault.
for us is Twinkies because like I said we didn't even have zebra cakes.
No, we
But
didn't.
with that being said, I've said it 100 times right during the show. Zebra cakes are like crack, so I will definitely go with the zebra cake for the sweep.
Well,
There it is. You can see it at the bottom.
You guys better drink a gallon of water and
Ooh.
zebra cake. So, yeah, I'm my throat's like Sahara right now. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, clear winner, zebra cake final. Little Debbie reigns supreme. over Hostess. So not only did Little Debbie win the crown, but the zebra cake brought her to the victory. So congrats, Little Debbie. Honorable mention. I got to give the honorable shout out to the Zinger, because I hadn't had a Zinger in probably the snack cake 4 years. The joke, I had one before I left work. But Zingers surprised me again because they were Dave, and you might agree with this. They were surprisingly good. They were surprisingly good.
I will completely agree. It was probably the only one out of all the cakes from Hostess side that I enjoyed and I would consider getting again.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I have a love affair with the Twinkie. I'll never not like the Twinkie, but clearly the zebra cake takes the taco here, and I just have to say that, probably as of right now, moving forward, until we are convinced otherwise, the zebra cake reigns supreme as the snack cake undisputed champion. Can we agree with that, gentlemen?
Absolutely.
I agree.
These zebra cakes. So, in the Munch Madness, the zebra cake is the clear winner. Honorable mentions by myself go to the Zinger. Dave, what honorable mention did you want to give out? Like, what surprised you that was actually good?
Definitely the Zinger. The Cosmic Brownie was trash. The Twinkie was not good. I guess what surprised me would have been the Ho-Ho, because I remember trying that years ago and thinking, this is horrible. Why are they trying to compete with... I'm saying I got fooled. I got bamboozled. Thinking that they were Swiss rolls, and they really weren't. So I would say trying it today... Yeah, exactly. Trying it again today, I said, oh, you know what? It's actually not too bad. Again, maybe it can go back to what Tim was saying, that Hostess got bought out, and they changed the recipe, and they're like, you know what? This wasn't that good to begin with. Let's, alter a couple things.
Yeah.
And they made it better.
They did. Ho-Hos were good, but Ho-Hos are always good. But yeah, this was Dave, I'm starting to come. I think the sugar rush is wearing down now. Like my head doesn't feel like it got 20,000 pins and needles poking it. This is fun. But going forward, Dave, to readjust our system, if we're ever going to do this again, maybe we should do healthy foods for a few tries.
Yeah.
Because
well, the original idea was to do protein bars, and then I don't know what was it that we just said, oh, snacks, and then we're like, oh, Hostess versus Little Debbie, and the idea grew from there.
yeah, it started out pretty decent, and then it just dropped to nothing. So it started out protein bar. They provide what? Oh, remember Little Debbie? Oh, Hostess. Oh, hey, why don't we do Twinkie? Whatever. And then it boom blossomed into this greatness. But I am happy that we did do it. I'm happy that we did try it, and I'm also happy that Mr. Tim Tabala of the Just Too Sweet show, of the Empire 161 show, and of the We Stomped You Out show decided to join us and let us have his services to establish said tiebreaker. So, Tiebreaker Tim, let's give a round of applause to Tiebreaker Tim. Thank you, Tiebreaker Tim.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's always a pleasure to be a part of the show.
Thank you very much.
Especially when I know what I'm talking about, something like snack cakes. I am a connoisseur of snack cakes food. Wait, and let me blow your mind for a minute, Eric. Let me see if you remember, because Baby Dave definitely won't remember this.
Blow my mind. I want to do it.
Do you remember Choco Bliss by Hostess?
Ooh.
I don't know if you remember. You might not remember it. It wasn't around very long, but it was probably responsible for 90% of the zits on my face when I was a teenager.
I vaguely remember it. I can't remember what it tasted like or anything, but I remember seeing it.
I Googled it real quick to bust out a picture of it.
You did.
Hostess sold these. It was basically 4 different kinds of chocolate in one cake. Chocolate cake with fudge on top with some kind of creamy mousse in the middle. It was ridiculous. I think they had to get rid of it because it was killing people. I really think it was killing people, and they had to get rid of it.
It was the cause of the height of diabetes. That's what.
Holy
I think so.
Shit.
They got rid of it after a while, and I was heartbroken. But I was like, oh my god! I think I thought the zits on my face were so bad because I was eating chocolate blisses like crazy.
My blood sugar just went up looking at the picture of that. I'm like thinking to myself, wow, I'm sure glad they don't make that anymore.
They were no joke back in the day.
God, that was fucked up. But gentlemen, we've almost done 2 hours of this shit. This has been awesome. This has been a great show. So on that note, we're going to wrap it up. And what we like to do here at the show is we like to give everybody one last final hurrah of the round table. Tim, do you have any final words? Being that you are our guest tiebreaker, we will give you first shot, first shout.
Well, I'll just plug what we got. Nick, tomorrow night, Just Too Sweet, we're back. We're going to be talking WrestleManias because it's WrestleMania season. And we're going to be talking who does not belong in the WWE Hall of Fame. Because
that's what I'm looking forward to.
This past week when the great Khali was introduced, it pissed me off. So now we're going to see who else does not deserve. And, real quick, Empire's 161 season debut Wednesday afternoon, the day before opening day, 4 p.m. We are back, baby.
Nice.
4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon, Empire's 161. We're back.
I'm in. I am in. So everybody remember to tune into that. Producer Dave, not to be confused with young adult Dave. What do you have to say for yourself, sir?
Or Baby Dave. We don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Same here. Tomorrow, Just Too Sweet. What time we're 6:30?
6:30-ish. 6:30. Right around there. You know
And
we go
then-
ish.
Yeah. And then after that, at 8:30 is the fourth quarter show, starring myself and Align, where we're going to talk about everything sports related. And in overtime, we're going to be doing something very similar to what we just did today on the A2Z program, except we're doing it with candy bars. And because we had so much time, I made sure, I got people's votes. If you're on the pop culture group, you'll see that it's been up there, I believe, since Wednesday. To vote for your favorite candy bar. If there's still time, you can vote today up until midnight. It's also on our Instagram. We're going to choose the top 8 voted on by the people. And we're going to try them and do the same thing and crown a all-time best of the best candy bar.
Wow. That's going to be cool.
And I'll bet you $50 a line can't get through that tournament without bringing up LeBron James' name.
I have faith in Align, not only because he's a handsome man, but because I feel his self-control can emit during the candy bar episode. Yes, sir.
We'll do a man's bet right now. $1. $1 that Align can't get through that tournament without mentioning LeBron James. Just the candy part.
Okay.
That is just overtime.
Just the candy part.
I know he can't get through the rest of the show without mentioning LeBron. But I bet you any money he can't get through the tournament for the candy without mentioning LeBron James' name.
I think he can do it.
It's going to be tough. I will try to be impartial and not try to, poke the bear. So I will leave any LeBron mention out of it for myself.
No influence one way or the other.
Exactly. It's just got to be brought up on his own.
Nice.
Yep.
It's got to happen naturally and organically. That's how we like things to flow here. But anyway, we have $1. We have reached the end of the program, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I'd like to thank our guest Tim Tabala. I would like to thank producer Dave. And in fact, the A to Z program is produced and directed by David Waukee and Eric Zant. The executive producer of Pop Culture Pros is Mr. Steve the Boss Faraci, who chose not to join us and cancel us this week, which I'm kind of upset about because we kind of look forward to being booted off the network and booted off our time slot every week. Kayfabe, of course. I'd like to thank everybody for commenting. I'd like to thank everybody for interacting. Remember, you can catch Pop Culture Pros on Facebook. You can and like our group. Join our group. Join the thousands that are thousands? Over 1,000? 5,000? A million? I don't know how many there are, but you need to be part of it. And also go to Pop Culture Pros, the website, and you can find all sorts of cool content, like you can find movie reviews, you can find show reviews, you can find our shows and see all of these handsome guys right here doing what they do best. And most of all, we just like to thank you for watching, listening, and sharing the laughs and sharing the entertainment that we provide. And gentlemen, I have to say one more thing. We have a landmark episode this week on Pop Culture Pros Network, and that is that the Put It in the Book show is going to be on their 100th episode, guys. 100 episodes of the Mets show. I don't know anything Mets that's been gone through 100 times. So this is a miracle in itself. No, but seriously, these guys are very passionate. This is the bosses. We like to call this our flagship show because the boss has had this show around the longest, and he's put his heart and soul into it. Rodriguez and Keith are there. They're going to have some surprise guests. This is going to be Wednesday, so please, Wednesday, right? Wednesday. Please come down and support us. Support the boss. This is incredible. This is a really big deal for us to here on the network. 100 episodes, and I'd like everybody to come and share Steve and the guys' happiness and having 100 episodes. On that note, my name is Eric Zant. This has been the A to Z program. For Tim Tabala, for David Waukee, I will bid you good night and see you next Monday. See ya!